NHADCH 18.1 Wishing for the day to end in this cold and rainy night. First part. Standing at the center of the Martina Lafanato Hotel's oversized lobby is a large grand staircase. It's luxurious enough to be used as a movie set, making it one of the highlights of the hotel. The deep blue carpet enhances the luxurious quality of the lobby and staircase. After we climb up the stairs to the 4th floor, the highest floor of this hotel, what leads before us is a corridor to the most lavish suite. The suite that occupies more than half of this floor. The head chef even personally serves us dinner in our suite. The various dishes on the table look quite extravagant and appealing. Definitely enough to put a hole in the pocket. I don't really remember the taste of them, too nervous throughout the entire dinner, but they're probably delicious. The leather sofa is also soft and yielding, enough for my butt to sink into. A large window with a terrace hangs from the wall, the night view of the town visible. Apart from this room, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen, there are also rooms for reading and partying purposes. The paintings and furnishings displayed here have been specially ordered from the royal capital. At least that's what the chief said with a puffed out chest while serving as prior. I inwardly vow to stay away from all things artsy. I can't even begin to imagine what would happen if my hand slips and breaks one of these treasures, the terrors I'd face. Thinking about the reparations already makes me feel dreadful. And the other amazing thing about this suite is how it has its own water supply for the bathroom, washroom, and hall. Even the magic-powered facilities work better than I would expect. The town owns a water distribution pipe system capable of conserving and purifying water and directing water to designated areas on its own. By paying a monthly fee to connect to the pipe, a person would have access to the water. If they rather not spend money, they could either visit a public water distribution center or use their own well. However, if someone wants access to water in their whole abode, they would need a large custom pipe system. It goes without saying that it'll be expensive. Many hotels can't afford to supply all their rooms with water. However, the Martina Lafanato pays an arm and a leg each month for access to the thickest pipe from the municipal water distribution system. As such, all facilities and rooms are fully equipped with expensive water purification and distribution systems to ensure the uninterrupted supply of water. In terms of comfort, this hotel is no different from the luxury hotels in my original world. Well, that's my assumption. I've never stayed in a luxury hotel before. Basically, the suite I'm in right now is meant for celebrities, a suite that can only be reserved by a rich person. I can't calm down at all. I want to go home quickly. No, I want to go home now. I need to bring my thoughts back to the present. Sitting across an ornately sculpted low table from me, on another leather couch, are Captain Serpentine and Vice Captain Teta. They're talking to one another, voices low, the words escaping my sense of hearing. Perhaps they're speaking of private matters. Hey, don't have secret conversations in front of other people. I feel curious now. After they finish talking, the vice captain sighs before shrugging his shoulders. Then he stands up and makes for the kitchen. A moment later, he returns with cups of tea in his hands. Looks like he went to the kitchen just now. Perhaps that's what they were discussing privately earlier. Like whose turn it was to bring the tea. As if they can't possibly have argued about something like that. If by some bizarre reason they were actually fighting over that, then what of adults are they? But if that's what it's really about, it'd be nice if they let me join the conversation. Sorry, I should be the one to serve it. No, don't worry about it. You are today's highlight after all. The vice captain's eyes curve into crescents as he flashes me a smile and sets the cups down in front of me and the captain. A beat later, he takes his seat next to the other man, crossing his legs in a graceful manner. From the steaming tea, a pleasant and mellow floral aroma teases my senses, resembling Earl Grey. As expected from the most luxurious hotel in town. Even the tea leaves seem first class. The captain turns towards me, pointing to the cup as if recommending the tea to me. In fact, this is precisely what he's doing. The head chef praised these as the finest tea leaves this year. Please have a drink. Is that so? I bring the teacup to my lips, trying my utter best to suppress the trembling in my hand. I take a sip, and I want to tilt my head in confusion. The taste is somewhat strange. Is it just my imagination? It smells like flowers though. But it's slightly too sweet. Like cough syrup. Like the sweetness is there to hide something else. How is it? It tastes somewhat unique. I throw in the phrase people often used in cooking programs as a euphemism for less than delicious dishes. I wonder why it tastes bad. Perhaps it's an acquired taste, one that us ordinary folk can't appreciate. Since my preferences align closer to those of the general public, I can't understand it. Hearing my reply, the captain deepens his smile. I watched your match today. Your prowess in swordsmanship is excellent compared to those of the other students. It will grow even better if you continue to train. No, I am. It's okay, you don't have to be modest. It's the truth after all. I ask the teachers, and it seems like you're always at the top of your grade too, right? That's because I desperately worked hard. To the point of sacrificing my sleep. I needed to, in order to not lose. In order to continue my rivalry with Alfred. I've also gone to the university already. Only mentally, though. The general education in the local school is the same as what I've learned in my previous life. The only thing that's different is the magic class, so it initially perplexed me. Still, the mechanisms are quite similar to programming rules, so I managed to pull it off fine. After deciphering the language of magic, I was able to assemble a program, or a magic technique. Anyway, I've managed to keep my spot as the #1 student until graduation, so I'm relieved. The other captains also talked about you before, they didn't call you out. And no. The sharpness in the captain's eyes soften, and his smile grows even wider in joy. I see. So I'm the first one to talk to you, right? I'm glad. I am very, very interested in you. Will you join my squad, the Royal Palace Knights? Royal Palace Knights. So this is seriously a scout, eh? The Royal Knights are composed of several squadrons. The Imperial Guards guarding the royal family, the Royal Capital Knights guarding the royal capital and its surroundings, and the Royal Palace Knights guarding the royal castle. There are also Border Knights who guard the border, as well as the Defense Knights. The last two squadrons are the most unpopular because of the heavy workload, while the Royal Palace Knights is the most popular for the opposite reason. The Border Knights and Defense Knights always have to risk their lives together. If demons manage to attack the country, both squadrons will be subject to punishment. If a fight breaks out somewhere, the public will blame them. The uncle with the face full of scars and the bald macho man sitting in the VIP seats should be the captains of those squads. On the other hand, the main work of the Royal Palace Knights is the safest. They just have to patrol around the royal castle. With such an easy job, they are given the same salary as that of the Imperial Guards. That's another reason why this job is very popular. I will prepare a letter of recommendation for you to enter the Royal Knights School. Once you've graduated from the local school, head to the capital city. I'll have you enter the Knight Academy. And you don't have to worry about lodgings. You can live in my house and learn as my subordinate. I will teach you myself. Skipping grades is possible in the Knight Academy, and with your ability, you will probably graduate in about half a year. After you graduate, I'll assign you to my squad. Whoa, so scary. Has he already prepared that far? I need to quickly reject him. NHADCH 18.2. I'm really grateful for the offer, but I don't plan on being a knight. I'm going to return to my village to help out my father and brother. I want to improve the living conditions there. Their eyes widened in shock. What? Why? It's the Royal Knights, you know. More specifically, the Royal Palace Knights. The squadron that everyone wants to enter. Yes, but I plan on staying in my home village. I want to use my abilities for the betterment of it. While I had still been riding the carriage, I desperately searched for a reason to reject their offer that wouldn't come across as rude. But the moment I reject their offer, no matter how hard I try to be inoffensive, the captain snarls and narrows his eyes, causing them to seem even sharper. I wonder why he's upset. Maybe I said something I shouldn't. I don't really know. A wave of anxiety crashes into me. How can I phrase it better? If Loendl were here, I'm sure he can think of a better excuse for me. Too bad I currently have no one to ask for help. Stay in your village. Are you refusing my invitation? I'm sorry, but I've wanted to do this for quite some time. I'm already resolute in my decision, so I would like to refuse. Leanne, if you stay by my side, your life will be smooth sailing from now on, you know. I glance up, the gloomy face of the captain in full view. Then I shake my head, nervous. No, I don't wish for an easy life. I'm satisfied with what I have. I've been allowed to live well enough. No, more than enough. I've got Loendel and the others in that warm mansion. Marie and the kids in that warm church, always ready to welcome me. I've also made many acquaintances and friends in the village. They always greet me with a smile. And then there's Alfred, who has always been by my side. If I want more than this, I feel like I'll incur divine punishment. Compared to my previous one, my life here has been a dream. There is always someone with me, treating me with care. And I finally know that I am no longer alone. Hearing my answer, the captain frowns and breathes in hard, as if trying to steady himself. You know, I've taken a great interest in you. Your abilities are amazing, and above all, you also have that beautiful silver hair. Together with that snowy white skin, it seems like more of the Violet family's blood runs through your veins than that of the Owen family. If I'm not wrong, your mother should be a daughter of Count Violet's family. That's true. Leon's mother was born in the capital city. The youngest daughter of the Violet family, a famous noble clan in the capital. Apparently, Leon's father fell in love with her at first sight. He earnestly chased after her and spilled some money, winning her hand in marriage in the end. You also have the crystal eyes unique to those of Violet family blood, and yours are especially clear. Completely unclouded. Very good, even that side of yours mimics that person's, it makes me want to defile it. His last words confuse me. No, it might by my brain refusing to comprehend them. Leanne, be my subordinate. I will take very good care of you. Wherever you want to go, I'll bring you, and whatever you want, I'll make sure falls into your hands. The dark-haired man stands up from his sofa and sinks into the seat next to mine. I try to inch to the side, but my body feels heavy and won't follow my commands. It feels similar to having a body fatigued by a cold. The droopy-eyed knight, who has been silent the whole time, suddenly breaks into a laugh. Seems like Captain likes you a lot. The moment he saw you, he said that you resembled his first love, the Count of the Violet family. He wouldn't shut up about you. Shut up, Saula. Fine, fine. I'll shut up. Please excuse me, said Droopy Eyes, shrugging his shoulders and playing the fool. Please come to my side, Leanne. I will take care of you. Okay. The captain smiles again. Leans forward even more. And no, I feel somewhat agitated. It's probably because I've been extremely nervous from the very beginning. And my chest hurts. The black-haired man places his hand on my knee. Even though there is cloth preventing direct skin-to-skin contact, his slightly damp hand makes me uncomfortable. Are you alright, Leanne? Do you feel sick? And no. I press my hand against my chest. What's happening? My body feels a little hot. Have I caught a fever? The knight with the black locks and a sickening sweet scent stares at me, his smile unfaltering. Are you sure you're fine? You must be tired from the match today. Do you want to rest for a while? It's fine to stay for the night and relax. Do you want to go to the bed? At the sound of those words, Droopy Eyes shakes his head. How shameless. You're annoying, Saula. Yes, yes. Then I will leave now. Please take your time. With that, Droopy Eyes rises from the sofa seat and makes his way to the door. As he passes me by, he shoots me a look of pity, before flashing a smile. You should enjoy it too, okay? He did say that he'll take care of you. Once the captain likes something, he will play with it for the rest of his life. At best just cry out cutely to retain his affection. After saying that, he's gone. Cold sweat runs down my nape. Enjoy it too, and cry out cutely. What does he mean by that? That's wrong. I know exactly what he means. I'm not stupid. I fully understand how bad this current situation is. I was too careless. Are you okay? Can you stand? A dirty smile tugging on his lips, the dark-haired knight touches my shoulder, seemingly stroking it. Shivers run throughout my entire body. Detesting his touch, I slap his hand away. Enough. I won't go to the night school, nor be your subordinate. I'm sorry, but I definitely refuse. Why? What part of my offer upsets you? I said that I'll take care of you, right? With a smile still firmly plastered on his face, he grabs my hand. Pushes me down on the sofa. I can't move my body. Not one bit. No way. I can't be this weak. Then a feeling of dread hits my stomach. The tea from before tasted strange. And neither of the two knights took a sip. I don't want to believe it, but maybe this is. My thoughts become more and more cluttered as panic spreads through me. In spite of my panic, I manage to glare hotly at the man before me. I don't want it. I'm returning home now. Please let me go. Is that so? But you should be feeling quite good soon, though. NHADCH 18.3. Warning, this chapter contains disturbing content. Please read with caution. Discretion is advised. I choke on my breath. What I hoped won't happen, really did. This is too disgusting. What are you saying? I also want you to feel good after all. That's why I added a little something to your drink. It'll make you feel nice and comfortable. But don't worry, it won't harm your body. Come morning, its effect will dissipate. Saula sometimes gives it to his lovers. Medicine. Well, I think he put in the one with a stronger dosage, but it shouldn't be a problem. Not good. Is he serious? This is the worst. So the tea's been tampered with. Now that I think about it, Droopy Eyes was the one who made it and brought it over. Why did I even drink it? But it's too late for regrets. Hey, don't think about it too hard. Just be obedient and enjoy yourself. Those who enjoy life are the winners. Occasionally accompany me, and I'll let you do whatever you wish, okay? I will treat you well. If you want to be captain, I'll let you have that position. If you don't want to work, you can just stay in my house and I'll support you forever. We can play for the rest of our lives. So what are you so dissatisfied about? What are you? The captain of the Royal Knights straddles me on my thighs, restricting my leg movement. He also restrains my wrists above my head with a hand. Now I can't escape. Such a disgusting guy is an adult. And even a knight. He is much stronger and larger in build than me. I'm just a bit larger than a child in physique. Not to mention, I've been drugged. Even if I can blast him away with magic, it will require quite a long incantation. And there's no way he'll let me finish it. The moment I start, he will definitely stop me. As I thought, the greatest enemy of magic in this world is caste cancellation, magic. He slips his free hand beneath my shirt, slowly caressing my chest. It makes my scalp numb. Stop it. Let me go, you damn perverted asshole. The black-haired knight widens his eyes in surprise. You're surprisingly strong-willed. Oh well, training a rebellious kid like you into an obedient kitten also sounds fun. He lets out an indecent laugh from the back of his throat. And in one quick motion, he tears off my shirt. His damp hands creep higher, and I can feel my stomach churning. Unpleasant to the extreme, to the point of me wanting to vomit. Stop it, you asshole. Don't touch me. Such fair and beautiful skin. You're also very prideful, just like that person. Good, very good. I found it bothersome to attend that rural swordsmanship tournament, but every cloud has a silver lining. I got to meet you, after all. He sweeps his sweaty palm from my neck to my chest before settling to stroke my belly. So disgusting. Come on, just relax. I'll make you feel good now. Just enjoy it. I'll be very, very gentle. His face approaches my throat. He licks his lips. And then, he licks my collarbone slowly. Disgust, anger, and fear flares in the pit of my stomach. For a moment, my mind blanks. Let's do it once here, then move to the bed after that. Okay, Leanne. What do you want to do? No, I know what he means even if he doesn't say it. He's going to rape me, Really the worst. Run. I need to run away. But how? There must be a way. As if Lady Luck is smiling on me, I suddenly recall a ghost of a memory. A technique taught by the sword instructor. It's for self-defense and is single target, used especially when the limbs are restrained. But exactly how to perform it, I just can't recall. Remember it. I need to remember it. I understand. To lower my opponent's guard even by just a little, I stop resisting. I will obediently follow you. So, the black-haired knight's smile deepens. Good kid. You should have done that from the start. I'll make you feel better soon. He unfastens my trousers, his large hands that explored my upper body trailing beneath it. And then I wait for him to come closer, swallowing the nausea and disgust that threatens to empty my stomach. The force holding me down lightens. That grinning man's face approaches mine. In order to keep him unaware of my plan, I slowly take a breath, while storing of my strength in my abdominal muscles. The moment he is about to kiss me, his head tilting slightly, I headbutt his face with everything I've got. Just like what that strict instructor taught me. The resounding thwack is music to my ears. With a groan, he pulls back, covering his face with one hand. His grip on my wrists loosens. Not missing this chance, I quickly pull my arms down. Success. I then clasp my hands together, and forcefully elbow his jaw. Arg. I roll down from the sofa to the floor, to the bottom of the table, and all the way up to the other side. There, I immediately try to stand. The strict sword instructor had drilled into my head to take advantage of the obstacles when fighting opponents. In other words, those aren't just obstacles, but a weapon of use. My chances of winning will come from there. Between us, there is a long and heavy low table made of stone. He won't be able to catch me immediately, no matter how fast he runs. Thank you, sword instructor. What you taught me has been useful. Because of you, I managed to protect myself. Really, thank you, master. I'll treat him to his favorite dish snack later, dried fish with a side of potatoes and distilled liquor. Lots of souvenirs as well. Seeing the man rise to his feet from the other side of the table, a moan escaping his lips, I bolt toward the exit. But my feet are about to lose the strength. Damn it. Wait, you brat. As if I'll wait for you. I grab the door handle, pull it open, and dash through the hallway. I struggle to keep on my feet. The surroundings blur as I shoot through the halls. Down 4 flights of stairs, and through the large hotel lobby. I shake off all the voices and hands of the passing employees and hotel guards. And somehow, I manage to leave the hotel.